Hi folks, welcome to Cole's Vaping Reviews once again. Welcome to the video. I have a variable voltage, variable wattage device for you now, and it's an Ego style device. This is it here. We'll go down for close-ups and have a look at it. This was sent on to me by the marketing department at Vapeonly over in China, and it's called the vAres or vAres or what? That's what it says on the box there. vAres I've been calling it. And it's like I said, it's a variable voltage, variable wattage device, and it runs from 5 watts to 20 watts and 3.5 volts to 7 volts in its various modes. And it's also got a 1500 mAh inbuilt battery in the device. It has a turn wheel and also a screen, as you can see. Just give you a little close up. Come on. There you go. Come on. There we are. That's the screen there. So it does have the ability to see your wattage, etc., etc. It's not flashing lights or anything like that. And the device itself is a metal device with a rugged appearance and feel to it, which aids with handling the device. Now it's a copper tube apparently. It has, excuse me, stainless steel at the bottom there, but I believe that the tube itself is copper. Well, that's what it states on their website anyway. It didn't come with any information from the marketing department, so I've had to find information out for myself. The wattage mode can be adjusted by rotating this turn dial here. It does have a lock feature on there, and it increases in variable voltage mode by 0.1 volt increments, and in variable wattage mode by 0.5 increments. And the size diameter of this is 18 mil, and it's 126.5 mil from, just take the atomizer, from top to bottom, and that's it. It has a USB port, which you can see there. We'll go down for close-ups and have a closer look at it and how it comes packaged and everything. And it also comes with this. This is already attached, which is a beauty ring, for want of a better word. And it does also have Ego cone threading, so you can put your C4, C5s, etc. on there, EVODs. So we'll screw that back on. Oh, and also it does have a spring-loaded 510, which is very good to see. So I'll put this mini Nautilus back on, and I'm vaping this currently at 11 watts, 1.7 ohms it's showing. It's a 1.8 ohm coil in here, so it's 0.1 off. There's not much juice left in there actually, but that's just a normal mouth to lung hit on the mini Nautilus. Let's crank it up a little bit and take it out to lock. Let's go to 13 watts. It 12 watts is about it. For 1.7 ohm, it's 12 watts. Now it's at 12 watts. Very good device. I had my lad to road test it. My lad vapes, and he's been taking it out and about, and he loves it. Absolutely loves it. I'm always putting it on charge for him when he comes back in, and it's lasting him a full day of vaping. You know, vaping habits vary, so I can't say it's going to last everybody a full day, but with the mini Nautilus on and what it takes, it should last most people a full day. The 1500 mAh battery, and it fires down to 0.7 ohms, so it doesn't quite fire your your Atlantices, that kind of thing, but they're a bit too big to put on there. But the Kangatech Nano, it won't fire that with the 0.5 ohm head in. You have to put the 1.2 ohm head in, and can't quite grab my hands on that at the moment. I think my lad might have that. Anyway, my lad has everything. He has everything off me. So, what else can I tell you before we go down to close-ups? It has a 0.49 inch OLED display that shows battery power, voltage and wattage, the atomizer resistance, and the vape counter. Why people put vape counters on still, I don't know. To change the mode, I'll show you on close-ups actually, to change the mode from variable voltage to variable wattage. It has the overcharge and over discharge protection. It also has short circuit protection and a 10-second cut-off. And it also is USB pass-through, which is good, very good. So when your batteries, it's full USB pass-through as well. So you plug it in. It says once the vAres is connected for charging, it'll blink 3 times. The screen will be activated. The battery icon animation on the OLED screen shows charging status, and full frame battery icon indicates the battery, what charges in the battery, etc. But as soon as you plug it in, it will fire. I definitely need some juice in, so I'll fill that up before when I go down for. That's before I come back up from the close-ups. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll go down for close-ups, have a look how it comes packaged and how it came to me. I believe this is the retail package box because it does look. It's not just a plain white box. So if we not yet seen them in this country, I haven't had an awfully long look for them around the vape stores online, but not showing in this country as yet. So we'll see, and I'll see if I can get any links up for that. So what we'll do, we'll go down for close-ups and we'll see the device out to the box. See you down there. Here we are, close-up, guys, with the vAres, or the vAres, whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it, should I say. This is the box it comes in. We've got Vapeonly here, black on black at the top. This is like a silver sticker and a picture of the device. Then on the side here we have its features, which is 20 watts, 0.8 to 2.5 ohms, 7 volts max, 10 amp high drain battery. It actually states on there 1600 mAh capacity. On the website, let me just check now, it states it's 1500 mAh battery. So I'm not sure which one is correct, and I'm looking at the website now. I'll put the link in the description. Let's just show you. I'll put the link in the description to show you, but it's definitely states 1500 mAh on the website, but 1600 mAh on here. So I'm not sure which is correct. Multifunction single button, OLED screen, 6-month warranty. And there's your www.vapeonly.com. So that's the box. Slide the top off. We'll get the device out. That's the device. Now let me just turn autofocus off because it plays up. Right. There we go. Now what we've got here is a 18mm diameter device. This is with the beauty ring on, stainless steel beauty ring, or decorative ring. I'll show you in a minute, or I'll take it off. We have a spring-loaded gold-plated 510 in there, which is nice. I'll show you that working, hopefully. There you go, spring-loaded. 4 air channels on the decorative ring. We take that off. And we have underneath there Ego cone threading for your eVods, etc. CE5, CE4s with airflow channels in there on that as well. and we'll screw that back on. It has this 0.49 inch OLED display, which is there. I'll show you that in close up in a minute. Multifunction button wheel as well, because it does turn as well as press. And then we have a micro USB port for charging the device, which is also a pass-through, so you can vape this whilst charging it. Now it's a 5-click on, 5-click off, and I'm going to turn it off now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 flashes red, and then it turns itself off. And then 5 clicks to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be a lot of turning on and off of this device in a minute. So that's back on again now. Now, because it's a variable voltage, variable wattage device, to change it to it's in, at the moment, it's in wattage mode, as you can see on the screen. Let me just get the, they are showing 6.5 watts. So that's in wattage mode. So to turn it from watts to volts, we have to turn the device off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's now off. So what we need to do now to get into voltage mode is we press the fire button and keep it pressed until we see 3 flashing lights. Three flashing lights, and you can let go. That, when you turn it on now, it will be in voltage mode. So we'll turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, that is in voltage mode. See now, 4.3 volts. So on the screen, we'll leave it in the volts mode. Let's see if I can get the screen any better, because it is playing havoc with my camera. That's about as best I can even get it. So it will keep going off. At the moment, it's that lock at the top there, here, top corner. When I'm trying to turn it, flashing because it's not allowing me to to change the device, should I say. Don't know why these. Let me just see if we can get this. Better. Right. At the top here, in the corner, there's a lock, and it's a 3-click to turn that lock off. So it's 1, 2, 3, and it turns the lock off. 1, 2, 3. The lock's gone now from the top here above the battery meter. Now, I don't know why these screens don't show up better. That's it. So 1, 2, 3. There's the lock. 1, 2, 3. There's the lock off. So with the lock off, you can adjust the voltage, etc. It doesn't show up a lot. It flashes 3 times when it gets to its minimum, and also when it gets to its maximum of 7 volts. That's just me pressing it as I'm turning it. That's why the light's coming on. The light doesn't come on when you turn the wheel normally. And you've got a battery meter here. Now, when you're charging, that battery meter will go up and down, up and down. When that battery meter is solid, means that it's fully charged, and you can unplug the micro USB. You've also got an ohms checker. You can't quite make it out on my video camera. It's so bright, this screen is, it plays havoc. You can see it flashing there when I'm trying to fire it, because it's not detecting an atomizer. And then you've got a 4-digit puff counter at the top, and that vape counter will reset when you plug the device in for charging. So it resets when you plug it in for charging. And then underneath is what your current output is, whether it be in voltage or wattage mode. Currently states 5. So I'm sorry I couldn't get that screen in any better for you guys, but It's quite a tiny screen really, but it's nice to look at. It's nice to look at where it is very, very bright, and you can see it really well. So let me just stick a mini Nautilus on it. We'll turn autofocus back on. Stick a mini Nautilus on it. Obviously, there's no faffing around because it's got a spring-loaded adjustment anyway. And this is currently at, I'll turn that down a bit, 4.5 volts. And it detects your atomizer on the screen when you press the fire button, not when you thread it on. So it's like waiting for it to come up, if you know what I mean. It's waiting for a circuit, but it's firing it nicely. You get a green light on it when you fire it. But it's a nice device, nice and rugged device. Battery venting at the bottom. This rugged Aztec look is really nice as well. And it's been a great device. My lad's been using it, and it's been getting a full day out of the battery. There's just that discrepancy on what's on my box here and what's on the website. So I'm going to take the website as it's a 1500 mAh battery, not a 1600 mAh, because there are some because I've had this direct from Vapeonly. There are a few adjustments even in the that have been written in the instruction manual. But I'm assuming that when it goes to retail, it won't have that. It'll be printed on properly. So I can't really say anything else about that, guys. Now it's got all the protections on the battery, the usual overcharge, discharge protections. Yeah, short circuit protection, 10-second cut off. So we'll press and hold it for 10 seconds, see what happens. And then it's gone into safe mode. And it's going to flash and reset itself. Doesn't turn off, it just flashes. And for 10, I think it's 10 flashes. And then reverts back again. Some of these type of devices switch off. But that's the device, guys. And we'll go back up to the top and we'll have a vape on it and rate it and stuff. And then we'll see you back at the top. Right, guys, welcome back up. Right, whilst we're back up, I mean, I've been looking on the website at this when it came through to me and stuff. There is a few discrepancies with what I've got here and what it states on the website. One being the battery mAh. It states on the box that it's a 1600 mAh, but on the website, it's a nice website as well. Vapeonly's website's really nice. It states 1500 mAh. So I'm going to take the website as kosher for that. But on the switch mode, it says when it's in variable voltage mode, when you press the button to fire it, and just had a spitty, when you press the button to fire it, if it's in variable wattage mode, that light's green. And if it's in variable voltage mode, it lights up yellow. But I haven't seen a yellow light on this at all. All I've seen is a green one and a red one. So I haven't seen an amber or yellow light on this at all. So that's another discrepancy from what I'm getting here and what it states on the website. But apart from that, what we're vaping at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in voltage mode. Don't like being in voltage mode. So it's that press and hold. Wait for the flashes. 3 flashes. The green light flashes 3 times. Turn it on. Right. Now we're in 12 watts. And then 1, 2, 3. Lock it up. And it's a really nice clear screen when you're looking at it here. Obviously not on camera. But when you're looking at it, it's really nice and clear and quite well laid out. And That's a mini Nautilus with a 1.8 ohm coil at 12 watts. You know, because I plugged it in, it's showing 4 puffs, so I've had four presses of the button. It doesn't show a puff unless you're vaping it for 3 seconds. Three seconds or more. The little presses of the button like that, it won't show up as a puff on the puff counter. But it's been a great device, and it's a great, you know, it's a nice size, 18mm diameter, like I said, and only 120 odd mil long, and it really nice feel in the hand, and a nice one for taking out and about. 20 watts, like I said, so you know, there's plenty of power there for the current atomizers on the market, down to put 0.8 ohms, that is, because I think I said at the first part of my video, at the beginning of the video, it was 0.7. It's not, it's 0.8. So it won't fire your sub-tank nanos. Sub-tank nano looks lovely on this. I haven't got it here at the moment, but it looks nice on this with the 1.2 ohm coil in. Won't fire the 0.5, obviously. But with 1.2 ohm, it looks really nice. This is the mini Nautilus, like I said. So, bloody hell. This is 7030 in this as well, so 70 VG. Thoughts? Very good. Build quality, very good. Works a treat. I haven't had no problems with it whatsoever. Like I said, the only 2 negatives for me are the description on the box of the milliamp of the battery, and also what was the other one? What was the other one? Can't think what the other one was now. Come on, Carl, you bloody idiot. What was the other one I had? Oh yeah, the supposedly yellow light or amber light on here for which mode you're in. You can see which mode you're in by the screen. When you press it as well, the screen doesn't come on, saves power. It only comes on when you're doing adjustments, or when you're trying to do it when you turn the wheel. So that's another thing. So yeah, they're the only 2 negatives for me. Apart from that, it's built really, really well for an Ego style battery. Copper tubing, like I said, that's what the website's stating. I can't verify that because I can't open it to find out. But it's it looks stainless steel on the outside, and then you've got this bronzy finish on there, but that's just the colouring. And really nice feel in the hand with that Azteca type engraving all over the battery. Some people will like that style, some people won't. It's a bit of a Marmite. You either like it or you don't. But once again, thanks to the marketing department at Vapeonly for getting in touch with me and sending me these devices. I also got a massive shop poster as well, somewhere about in the DHL package. But they sent me 2 of these in a old style Vibinova. But I'm going to give one of these in a giveaway later in the in a later video. But once again, like I said, thanks to Vapeonly and my contact from there for sending these on to me. Any comments on this device, please leave on the video, and I'll get in touch with you. Try to reply to all the comments on there if they're asking a question. You can also contact me on the AAEC forum. Richo71 is the avatar. Facebook, Google, and Twitter are up there. I haven't reviewed one of these for a while, so it was a bit of a first to review something like an Ego style battery. I think the last one was a CLK type, but this is a very good device for its size, quite powerful as well. So we'll take one last vape and then we'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next review.